What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more DayZ. We are back, and to tell you what, it's a whole nother day of recording. I got half a mind to spin back around here, go back to the police station and see if I can find anything, then double back and then leave. Normally I just keep on going, but I'm gonna see if we can at least find some ammo and a magazine for this pistol. I know I had ammo for the IJ-70, but same thing. I didn't have any magazine. I'd be loading one in the chamber. I guess that's better than anything. It's better than nothing, but it is what it is. And firefighters. Firefighter help. That's all? That's it? So I can find anything. I'm gonna take a chance and go back. I usually don't double back like this. See, that wasn't there last time. See what I mean? You can. Alright, we still got a ways to go. It's my city there, but we still got a ways to go. We'll cut back here. To see, there was a group making a so they're making a base out of this place. That's why I say I'm taking a chance here. But I think we're in the clear, because if the group was still around, those zombies would be dead. Let's see. Like the busted stab vest. I had to respawn because I took that one already. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Handsaw, stab vest. What the? Oh, shoot. Right, we can cut the seeds out. Too bad we've already passed 1,000,000 gardens already. Out the seeds. Can I do a stealth attack with? And this is rubber slugs. We don't want rubber. Although beggars can't be choosers. In my state, when you're pretty much a beggar, you don't want no damn rubber. Then again, I guess anything will suffice for self-defense. And number one weapons that you will find in a police station would be the shotgun, the Scorpion, the Millock, as you guys saw, I found the Millock, IJ-70, and the, I think it's the SSG, the Pioneer, one of the two, sometimes both, I think. You know, as far as the police issue rifle, but it'll mainly be the shotgun. There it is. Told you. Found the magazine. Before I load it, let me see if I can find any ammo. See, wasn't no magazine in here last night when I played. I think I did double back. Bunch of smoke grenades. I don't want those. Let's see what we got here. Stab vest. I'm gonna take a trip to the roof. See if there's another. Sometimes stuff spawn up here too. Let's see. Look at that. Now we got ammo. Now we got ammo. Let's see, sometimes it might be... Oh, what we got? Tell you what. This one badly damaged. So what I think I'm gonna do, grab that magazine. I'm gonna take this one because it's less of what does it matter? It's less of a chance of it jamming. Put that back on. It's less of a chance of it jamming when things are badly damaged. What happens is it increases the chances of your firearm jamming. We don't want that happening in a gunfight. Trust me. Although what happened last night wasn't much of a gunfight, was it? Oh my God. All right, and we got silent shots with golden. So I can just really take them out. Really like just zoop, 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 without having to really get too close. But at the same time, I really don't want to do that either because wasting ammo. You're wasting that. Yep. Only if you have to. Like if it's like you see they're congested, but it's around the town and you don't have enough choice. You have to take out everybody, or at least try to clear a path. Don't waste your ammo trying to take out every single infect that you see. Or if you're cornered and you got like a group of them aggroed, you don't have a choice but to mow them all down. These 9 shots, if placed right, should suffice with taking out another player. I absolutely have to. But that was a veteran player I came across. That wasn't a stupid mofo. Griefer. That episode before last. Yeah, because he edited, man. He did shock damage. I couldn't see from his point of view, obviously, because I'm not playing on his console, on his screen. But he shot me in the leg, because when he shot me, my character, remember, went like this. I'm like, oh, that's a leg shot. He did that on purpose. Did shock damage. So if I try to fight, it would cause me to pass out, which that's what happened. You guys saw the video, obviously, end up passing out, and I'm like, what the? He did shock damage, which is actually, that's strategy, which is what I talk about in my videos. And honestly, body parts are easier to target. Liver pate. I'll take it just in case, but once I start, I'm gonna drop it when I start thriving on plants. All right, let's go. Head to the next town. Oh, did I check the tree? Always check the trees. Hey, these are plum trees, though. Apple trees, you'd see them. Apple trees are over there by the police station. Tarp, no thank you. All right, let's go. Could have sworn, like, you see that? The fruit? I could have sworn one time they had to where we could have peppers. I mean, I think I saw that on console. But that was like 2019, 2020. And it was brief. It was like, wasn't even, I don't think it was even a year. But I don't play, actually I do, stream it. But I don't really play consistently year round. I stopped seeing it. You may still see it on PC, because PC, you know, the modding community pretty much mods ish, put anything in. I mean, it'd still be like Apple. They got the Apple, it'll still be an Apple, but we can mod it cosmetically to be like a persimmon or something. You know, people can do things like that in the modding community, even though officially persimmons aren't in the game. At least at the time of this recording, they're not. But you never know. By the time the recording goes up, they may have added a new fruit or something. That's why I always emphasize at the time of the recording, no, this is not in the game. The very said thing I'm talking about may just get added by the time the video goes up. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like that. Because I mass record and pre-record so much. I don't do the last minute thing. Unless a game just dropped and I want to have it go up as soon as possible. But I don't record and upload as I go. No way. The show must go on no matter what you're going through in life. If you are a content creator, your audience, I'm sure, of course, they will understand if you do a community post, hey, uploads will be affected, such and such are moving, or God forbid, computer goes out, you know, it is what it is. The show must go on. You're still going to need to get videos while you sort all that stuff out. What's this? Sea chest with nothing in it. That'd be nice to put at the bottom of the sea, somewhere like buried somewhere over there with some things. And I said I was going to do that. Start putting like stash houses, stash apartments, stash areas. Once I max out my character. I should have started doing that the last run before my character got killed. Grab a backpack, just carry things like starter things and plant them around the map. Or plant them at like the hot spots I like to hunker down in. Because if I like to hunker down in, more likely someone else does, especially if they watch my videos. Much of things aren't much of a secret anymore playing this game, honestly. You know, cutting down the tree and burying a bag at the stump isn't a secret, you know. People know players do that, but I don't think any player actively just goes around just chopping down trees trying to find stashes of loot. I mean, it'll take forever, and it's really a waste of time. Now, it's different. Maybe you've seen the spot in a YouTube video, and you want to just check it just off of a hunch, all right? Okay, that's understandable. But you going around just checking random spots, man, no. Now, if you think inconspicuous, like an Easter egg hunt, you think like these inconspicuous spots, and you say, let me check this, or you see a hump, like you see like a burial lump coming out of the ground, and okay. That's why you don't want to bury your stuff like right here, because it'll show that burial hump. It'll be like a mound. That's what I meant to say. I said hump, but mound. And it shows, and it's obvious. So if they go over to it, they can dig it up. I think they can do it by hand. I don't know if they can. I have to have a shovel it up. A shovel or a pickaxe. I think they can do it by hand, though. Yep. Yeah. So you just want to hide it. And have a good hiding spot. Don't have it out in the open. A great hiding spot would be. I saw years ago on a video that they would take the barrel, put stuff in the barrel, bury it in like the shoreline in the water. That's a good spot. Anybody go check on the water? No, we need the fingerless. We got 3 freaking magazines. We're good. The M-Lock. Good thing I did. So I made a good choice on dropping an IJ70. It's like first I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking like people, I'm speculating. People thinking like, what are you doing, Raven? Why would you drop the IJ70 and you have ammo for it? Why would you do that? Taking a chance on M-lock that has no magazine, you have no ammo at all. Why would you drop the weapon you actually have ammo for? And that's a good question. Because I prefer the M-lock over the IJ-70. But I understand at this stage in the game, when you are a fresh spawn, beggar status, well, I guess we're all beggars, huh, in the land of survival. Money isn't a thing in the end of the world. Currency becomes food and water and resources, oil, electricity. That's a big one. And at the end of the world, if you manage to generate electricity, you got solar panels or something, electric farm or the power plant. You took over the power plant and your community's helping to run it. You have electricity. Remember, I think Tommy did that. It was like I think it was the dam, and they had it to where the water, the way that the water powers the generators and the power plant. It was like a power plant dam. In The Last of Us, Joel's brother Tommy, if you ever played the game, he took over the dam. That's a good area to set up as a community rather than a town. The town, sure, you got the homes and stuff, but there's no power. Unless you got like solar panels or something like that. You got candles and stuff like in The Walking Dead. There's no electricity. That's sunlight during the day, but at night they had to use candles and things like that. Like it's the 15th century. There's no electricity. None. But if you take over like a power plant, I think the power plant itself has electricity when someone's there to operate it. I don't know, just going off of what I've seen. Can I saw this off and make that pistol? Ain't that how you make that pistol? That Longhorn, or whatever it's called. Trail shoes are damaged at this point, but I've been kind of hauling down the road, trailblazing. Take my gun out. Let's not make that mistake again. Trailblazing. Sporter 22. We're good. The coast is clear. Quite a few people on this darn server too. So keep my gun. Let's not make that mistake again. See, I got so used to playing in dead lobbies where it's like less than 10 people or less than 20 at the top of it. Tops it may have been 20. But it's always been like less than 15. But I would always say still kind of keep your guard up because you don't know. You may run into one of the 15 people. And then it'd be just your luck he's traveling with a group. But lucky for me, that had never really happened. I have had to run occasional run-ins on some call with one or two people, but it's never been, a group or anything. So, but that time, that bad boy, we had a run-in with the darn veteran. Shoot, he did. He aimed and took my knee out. And honestly, that's an easier shot than a headshot, to be honest. Depending on the angle and where I'm at. Like if I'm like this, see how much the thigh? Because it'll still count. See how much space I take up versus trying to hit my head? Like the torso is always an easier shot than the headshot as well. So, but like I said, if it was a headshot, we would have been 90 from one hit. Instead, he did like shock damage. And I didn't have a splint either. He freaking incapacitated me, or immobilized me. That's why I said that was a veteran we came in contact with. That wasn't no regular old, regular run-of-the-mill DayZ player that would have just started trying to spray us, you know, spray and pray, or even another DayZ veteran would start spraying and praying. He took one calculated shot, took my knee out. I got up, tried to, man, I had him. He was right in the middle of the crosshair, and then my character passes out from shock damage. And I also said that was my own stupidity, because remember I had the EpiPen. I could have used the EpiPen, and we wouldn't have passed out. See how all the ish come to you after the fact? You see what I mean? Shh, hungry again. May have to end up eating that liver pate, to be honest. And then we'll just go back vegan. I always say, that's what I always say. I mean, yeah, there's the challenge, but you can just go back vegan when you have. Don't sit up there and purposely starve when you got fudging food right in your food right there. But then again, I can just eat the apple. I don't have to eat the liver pate. That KA is probably gone. Although this is but like I said before, this is a whole nother day of recording. That the body despawned and my items are gone by now. Because even though you dealt with him. Can I store this? Yep. Even though we dealt with him, there are other players that then went through there and said, oh, ooh, a KA, ooh. A Desert Eagle. Ooh, a tactical vest. You see what I'm saying? That shit ish is gone. Ooh, the Derringer. Is it loaded? Ooh, it's loaded. Oh, man. What's the range on this? Keep it. It's got 2 357 rounds. So if I find what I'll do, I'm gonna keep the Derringer. And if I find the Magnum, I'm gonna empty out the Derringer and put those in the Magnum, and then drop the M-Lock. I'll do it that way. I'd rather carry the 357 around or the Deagle than the M-Lock. I think the M-Lock though is still the best semi-automatic, isn't it? Either that or the 45. Take those. We find that shotgun. I'm gonna drop this sledgehammer. I might end up dropping the sledgehammer anyway. And make it to that police station. Sometimes there'd be cereal on the counter there. Ammo, weapons, knives, anything in these apartments. So you definitely want to check those. Oh, we ain't at full stamina no more. Lost a chunk of that bad boy. And even sometimes in here you'll find like the 357. Up, more cereal. More cereal. Can we combine it? How about that for quality of life update? Combine the cereal. Open the box. Do what you do in reality and combine that cereal. You got the same brand, you'll open it and combine it. Of course not. Let's eat this. I might drop that liver pate because I have cereal. I continue to keep finding the cereal and be the cereal man. I'm gonna drop that liver pate. We don't have to break the vegan diet. Box 357 rounds. I might drop the M-Lock and keep the Derringer, to be honest. I don't know the range. I haven't really used it. That's the thing. And then just hope I come across the Magnum, which more than likely I will. But the thing is, you can't. The Magnum is too loud. That sounded like it wasn't silence, but as you see, we're not being rushed by. We're not being rushed by a bunch of zombies and players. Sometimes you'll find a 357 and/or Deagle in here, in these convenience stores. But we didn't find nothing. Check here. Sometimes stuff be in here too. Although I don't always check these places. These buildings here. I should, but I don't. Right? These are apartments too. I mean, those other places are hotels, but I keep calling them apartments. Apartment buildings are tall buildings with all them units in it, which to me never really has any loot. Maybe that's just my rotten luck, but you'll see people get lucky on YouTube. You can blouse. Get lucky on YouTube, but when I go in the darn hotel, ain't nothing there. No loot ever. Box of nails. It's good if you want to make that nail back. See what's in here. Sometimes there'd be cereal over here on the shelves. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes it'd be powdered milk. Sometimes it'd be cereal. Desert Eagle, it's a 357. Let's just see if we didn't get into anything. Go back here. Gauge rubber slugs, handcuff keys, shoot, 2 pistols. Or should I run around a pistolier? Find a 357. Find the chest holster, put that in the chest holster, and still keep the M-lock. So many ways to do this. Okay, let's see what we can find. Nine rounds in that bad boy. $23 out of 25. All because of this box of cereal, though. Jeans isn't taking up anything. One bullet left. M-lock. Another M-lock. See, that's what I'm talking. See, that's the most common. That and the IJ-70. Look at Chinaris. M-lock to me was like the best. Sometimes you'll find that shotgun sitting back here. No shotgun, which I think this may have been rated already. I think. Full magazine. Let me the last round. There we go. I had the freaking man, that makes me mad. I had the freaking EpiPen, bro, and didn't use it in that fight. Probably would have won that fight because he had a bolt action. would have won that. See, you'd be aware of your inventory, aware of your surroundings. Nothing's in here. What's over here? Anything? Swarm. You know, a lot of infected traffic. Ends up here. Shotguns usually always downstairs anyway. Usually like the Scorpion or like the M-Lock or something you'll find up here. Right, let's head out the back. See what we can find back there in them garages. Actually, no. He doesn't make a fire. Any player near us, they would have heard it. Oh! Oh my God. I still want to know how you repair those. Especially on a darn server like you definitely need a lockpick now. That server almost full. Don't want nobody walking in, trying to warm up, got a fire going. You'll have to burst the door down at that point. You that gives you enough time to prepare for him to burst that door down. You hear him knocking, trying to open the door. Gives you ample time. The 357 be right here. Though it isn't this time. Let's check upstairs. Hoodie. Craft rags. Let's start carrying a freaking splint around just to have one. And I'm going to stop here for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel series grow. Take care and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.